Hello, boys and girls. I am Mrs. Covington Banks, and I'm going to be reading for you today a story that's called Minute at a Twist. It's a story about 3 young scientists growing up. And it is written by Miss Gabrielle Meyer, or Mayer. I think her name is Mayer. And the first story is Cake Twist. Please listen, because you're going to find out at the end that all 3 of these characters are scientists, or want to be scientists. Ada and Arthur notice that Dad is being extra lovey with Mom this morning. He even gives her the biggest smooch ever. Yucky, Arthur groans. Ada giggles. These are the kids. Can't wait to see what you've planned for tonight, babe, Dad tells Mom before leaving for work. Mom is confused. Huh? What's tonight? Things get a little strange after that. Hey, the cereal has heart-shaped candy in it, says Ada. Someone drew lovey eyes on the eggs. What's going on here? When Mushu delivers Mom her favorite flowers, she finally realizes what's happening. Today is her anniversary with Dad, and she totally forgot. Mom is so upset that she messes up the pancake on the stove. Ada calls the pancake a happy accident since it looks like a unicorn. Scientists make happy accidents all the time, she explains. That's lovely, says Mom, but forgetting my anniversary is not a happy accident. What is she going to do? She didn't get Dad anything, and she has a big work project to finish, so she doesn't have time to go buy a gift. Ada tells her Mom not to worry. She'll find a way to help. Iggy and Rosta come over to brainstorm, and Ada gets a great idea. They can bake her dad's famous chocolate surprise cake. Ada doesn't know the exact recipe, but she's sure they can figure it out in the lab. Baking is science, after all. Ada remembers a little bit of the recipe from baking with her dad. She's pretty sure they need butter, baking soda, sugar, chocolate, eggs, and flour. And sprinkles on top, of course, she adds. They start baking. When Ada pulls the cake out of the oven, she realizes there's a problem. The cake is ginormous. Oh, she looks. Dad's cake is never this tall. Rosie pokes the cake to see if it's done. It explodes, covering the all gooey cake in chocolate. We must have put in too much baking soda, says Ada. That made the cake way taller than it should be. And they're looking at this tall cake that looks like it's going up to the ceiling. The little bakers try again, this time putting in way less baking soda. But when they take their new cake out of the oven, it deflates. That means it goes down. Oh no, it sunk, cries Ada. Just like our hopes and dreams, says Rosie, with a dramatic sigh. Rosie accidentally knocks over the baking soda, which spills onto a lemon, and the lemon starts a chemical reaction. It inspires her to do some tests. Remember, they are scientists or wannabe scientists. When she puts a lot of baking soda on the lemon, it gets super bubbly and spills out over the plate. But when she puts just a little bit of baking soda on the lemon, it doesn't overflow. I forgot my dad's most important baking tip. Measure twice, bake once, says Ada. They just need to make sure all the measurements are exactly right. They try baking the cake one more time. This is the third time. This time, adding the perfect amount of baking soda. The cake looks just like Dad's chocolate surprise cake. Hooray! But when Ada tries it, she notices that it's crunchy. Wait a second. Dad's cake isn't usually crunchy, or this crunchy. Oh no, cries Ada. The sprinkles are supposed to be on the outside of the cake, not on the inside. This is a disaster. Ada apologizes to her mom for failing. We didn't make Dad's chocolate surprise cake. Maybe not, says Mom, but you made your chocolate surprise cake with some surprise sprinkles inside. Sounds like a happy accident to me. Ada realizes her mom is right. Hopefully, her dad will like the cake too. When Dad gets home, he takes a big bite of the cake. This isn't my chocolate surprise cake, he says. Ada starts to frown, but then Dad adds, it's better. The crunchy sprinkles inside the cake are genius. Ada's frown flipped upside down. I'm glad you like it, she said. I only added a secret ingredient to the cake. Guess what that secret ingredient is? Love. Love. That's the end.